morning. Today we are starting off our Wednesday morning, 2020, first day of it, with a chance for, of course, some precipitation. And today, as warmer air moves in, we're looking at the issue of not only the potential for snow, but perhaps a wintry mix coming up for your Wednesday. So here is a look at your view right now on our Storm Team Skycam in Fargo. In South Fargo, we're looking at I-94, the interchange with University, and conditions are pretty quiet at this point in time. But as we work our way through the morning and into the afternoon, we've got this clipper moving through that's looking impressive on radar. The big question is how much of this is reaching the ground? Hopefully not much, because there's a lot of pink going on this map, and that is a sign that the radar is detecting some freezing rain potentially, maybe mixed in with a little bit of snow going on here this morning. And that stretches all the way back toward western North Dakota, even some green on the map, January 1st, and we're talking about the potential for some rain. And then on the colder side of this, a little bit of blue or some snow at this point in time. And it's just been working its way into our viewing area. So you're going to move in a little bit closer with a view of that Highway 281 corridor here from Ellendale, Edgeley, back up through Jamestown and Carrington, and just west of the town of Devil's Lake, seeing the pink starting to move in. Again, up to the further north from there, we're looking at more likely snow at this point in time, but something to keep an eye out for. And this is rolling eastward. So keep in mind, if you're going to be traveling today, that you may be dealing with this on the roadways. Light stuff, but we know even a small coating of some freezing rain can cause some big problems for slick spots. So something to be aware of, and we'll continue to, of course, monitor this throughout the morning and bring you updates. And if you've got something to report, please head to our Facebook page. Let us know what you're experiencing. So out west, we've started that warm up. We're into the 20s there. It's 26 degrees in Jamestown, 23 in Devil's Lake. Fargo's at 12. It's 9 in Grand Forks. Over to the east, more of the same, more temperatures in the 5 to 15 degree range. And then your wind speeds are out of the south. They're picking up now. You can see we've got some wind speeds getting into the upper teens to 20 down in the southwest. We've got wind that's southerly because we've got this system moving in, changing that wind direction. It's also meaning that we're looking at some wind that is bringing in some warmer air, a little bit of moisture too. Right now, visibility is looking okay throughout the valley. That's a good sign, and a sign that perhaps we're not quite seeing that freezing drizzle just yet. Here's a look at the 7 o'clock hour. Now, this is a model simulation, so it might not quite get the type of precipitation just right, but it gives us an idea of what we're dealing with here today as this clipper moves through. So we're looking at some light precipitation around the 9 o'clock hour. You can see it's scattered. Some areas where we may be seeing a little bit of light snow, other spots where we're getting that freezing rain or even a wintry mix in between. And heading into the later morning and into the afternoon, this continues to work its way more toward the northeast. We start quieting things down out west by the noon hour. But notice those temperatures there. We're really seeing those numbers rise back into the 30s, and maybe some of us above freezing today. So a little bit better to the south and west, below freezing up north, where we're seeing that chance for some precipitation sticking around into tonight. And then eventually heading into the late night hours, as we see those numbers start to cool a little bit, the atmosphere in general cooling, we'll see this switch over to a little bit of snow for us here for tonight, and perhaps lingering into early Thursday. So first of all, look at our ice potential through tomorrow morning. Now, this could be anywhere in the valley, but just want to give you an idea that the forecast models are showing that potential for about 1/10 of an inch or less of ice, more likely on the lesser side, but still something to be aware of. And then your snowfall potential, very light stuff, less than an inch, but there are some places where we're looking at maybe an inch of snow in those places. So here's a look again at that radar. We are going to again see and keep an eye on this system moving through. It's not a heavy producer, but when we're talking about the potential for freezing rain, we've got some issues even with a little bit of it today.
Yeah, kind of scary seeing all that pink on the radar.
I know. I'm hoping most of that is not working its way to the surface at this point.
Thank you, Lisa.